Well, good afternoon. My name is Fernando Fuentes, and today I'm going to talk about the natural gas debate. And this is whether it is a bridge to a clean energy future or a diamond lane to a warmer future. This debate hit the mainstream recently because of the shale or non-conventional gas discoveries of recent years. First, let's talk about the shale evolution or the revolution of shale gas. If you see the topmost graph, you're going to see a graph plotting the percentage of shale or unconventional gas in total US dry gas productions against the years. If you see 2006, you see that it spikes up pretty steeply. And this is because of the discovery of non-conventional gas formations. If you see the lower graph, you can see the partition of the different types of gas coming from different sources in the US. For example, you've got shale gas, which is the black part. You've got tight gas and other types of gas. For example, the one conventionally associated with oil wells. The discovery of shale gas dates back to about 2006. In the year 2000, 1% of total US dry gas productions came from shale gas. This incremented to 10% in 2010. And according to the Energy Information Administration estimates, this is going to spike up to 46% in the year 2035. Now, just to put a sense in the magnitude of this shale evolution, in the year 2004, there were 18,000 non-conventional gas wells, and this increased to 25,000 in just 3 years. There's another thing to talk about, and it deals with the supply and demand of natural gas. With the boom of non-conventional shale gas, the price decreased dramatically because there is a larger supply. In the year 2005, 1,000 cubic feet of shale gas sold at $8.47, and in the year 2012, 1,000 cubic feet of shale gas sold at $3.54. Another thing that spices up this debate is the fact that the Obama administration, especially in his second tenure, is promoting the fact that natural gas is a bridge technology to a cleaner energy future. In the words of Secretary of Energy Ernest Moniz, natural gas is a perfect solution for a better future. He said, "The way I look at it is that natural gas boom is a boon. What I would argue is that the way to look at it, and as a gas, as kind of a bridge to a very low carbon future, is that it affords us a little bit more time to develop the technologies, to lower the costs of the alternative technologies, and to get the market penetration of renewable energy." This is what Secretary of Energy said. However, even though politics says one thing, the scientific community in recent years has done studies that show otherwise. So what is the problem with natural gas? Up to 9% of the natural gas produced in the US is leaked. So this 50% reduction in CO2 emissions that the Obama administration is claiming is not really accurate. Why? Because the global warming potential of natural gas is 20 times higher than that of CO2. Now, the leaks occur in transportation. They occur also in situ when the natural gas is recovered because the integrity of the well is compromised. And factors like porosity, permeability, temperature, and pressure change. And this is a dynamic system. If something changes and equilibrium is not reached, natural gas is going to be leaked. A recent study this year by the National Center for Atmospheric Research states that in order for natural gas to be even slightly better than coal power plants in producing electricity, we must taper the leakage at 2%. We're currently up to 9% leakage. In addition to all of these, there are other risks associated with unconventional gas recovery, which are the risks associated with the fracking debate, which is a whole different problem. And this is contamination of underground freshwater aquifers. Now, in reality, and this is my opinion, it comes from the research and from different studies by the scientific community, natural gas is decreasing the growth of renewable energy technologies. Why? Well, there's a logical answer to this. There's a limited amount of money and there's a limited amount of time. If you're dedicating time and money, more time and money to a natural gas boom, both renewable energies and coal are going to be affected. Now, the main impact of natural gas is that it has lowered the economic incentive of implementing renewable energy projects. And there are two examples which show this the best. Solar water heaters for residential purposes and heat exchangers for industrial purposes. If you are a family guy and you're trying to reduce your residential costs of heating water, if you implement a solar water heating system and the price of natural gas goes down, the savings on your system are also going to go down, and that's going to shoot up the payback period. And it might make the alternative, the renewable and clean alternative, not as desirable as it used to be with the price of natural gas being higher. Now, the problem in industry is just the scale-up version of this same problem. You've got decision makers not really being incentivized to implement industrial heat exchangers to recover the waste heat of industrial processes. Just to put this into perspective, the highest amount of energy waste in absolute terms comes from industrial processes. And if there is no incentive to generate steam with waste heat instead of with natural gas as it is traditionally made, because the price of natural gas is so cheap, the industry is affected, and there is no such thing as a clean energy future. This was my opinion on the natural gas debate. I don't think it's a bridge technology to a cleaner and more sustainable future, and this comes from reading various studies and doing my own research. Thank you.